King Jesus, King Jesus. Yeah, I want to do a video on this Jon Stewart segment, as reported in the Daily Mail. Says that Washington Redskins fans called the police to claim Daily Show producers set them up for ridicule in encounter with Native Americans. The synopsis says that supporters signed up for a dedicated segment on Comedy Central's show, thought they were being given an opportunity to defend their football team's name in the NFL. However, they were actually confronted by a group of Native Americans. One fan ran out of the DuPont Circle Hotel in Washington, D.C. in tears. The group accused her of psychologically damaging Native American children. The article goes on to read that a Washington Redskins fan called the police after producers of The Daily Show set up a tense encounter between a group of the team's supporters and Native American activists. Kelly Odell, 56, ran out of the room in tears after the heated confrontation that took place during filming of a yet-to-be-aired episode at the DuPont Circle Hotel in Washington, D.C. The former teacher described how she was accused of psychologically damaging Native American children and claims was cut off every time she tried to speak. The loyal followers signed up for the dedicated segment of Comedy Central show presented by Jon Stewart, believing that they had the opportunity to defend the team's name in light of the recent controversy. According to the Washington Post, they were led into a room and were initially interviewed by the show's reporter, Jason Jones. However, they were interrupted when the Native Americans who had been hiding in a separate room walked in midway through their discussion. They included members of the comedy group 1491, who were said to have been flown in especially for the awkward confrontation. Jones allegedly said, "Would it be great if you guys had a conversation?" He then pulled out bottles of beer and chicken wings and then stepped aside. Ms. Odell said she felt trapped in the situation and ran away in tears after it became too much for her. 2 days later, she called 911 to explain what had happened, but the authorities told her no crime had been committed. She told the Post, "This goes way beyond mocking. Poking fun is one thing, but that was not what happened." She had asked the producers of the show to leave her out when it is aired, but is not sure whether they will comply. It was disingenuous. The Native Americans accused me of things that were so wrong. I felt in danger. I didn't consent to that. I am going to be defamed, she added. Another fan, Amanda Blackhorse, said the situation had left her feeling dehumanized. Brian Dorsch said he asked in advance whether they were going to come face to face with Native Americans. He told Paper that he was assured the panel with the Native Americans was planned for another date. One of the Native Americans, Bobby Wilson, said, "It didn't seem strange or unfair on our end, considering that each of us has always been confronting racism on this level." The Federal Trademark Board ruled in June that the Washington Redskins nickname was disparaging of Native Americans and that the team's trademark protection should be canceled, a decision that applies new financial and political pressure on the team to change its name. The Redskins quickly announced that they would appeal and fight to keep their name. You know, this is kind of ridiculous because, white people have actually killed about 100 million American Indians or Native Americans. And since they killed them, they mocked them by making movies showing how they killed them. It would be like if they killed all the blacks in America, as they're trying to do now with all these diseases they're giving us, all these vaccines and shoot downs that they're doing. Once they accomplish that, if they would have a football team called the Niggers, because Redskins is a derogatory name for American Native people. It's just crazy that white people always think that they're the ones being victimized when they're the ones brutalizing other people. They live in some other planet. They think they're better than human beings or something. I mean, this is really, really outlandish and ridiculous. They should cut the bullshit and get a grip.